Okay, this is the last part. I'm excited to see how this ends. Like, I'm honestly not sure what to expect. Like, there has to be some twist with the identity of the Crooked Man, or he has. I don't know. Did it say who it was last episode? They just showed him. There has to be some twist. You can't have a mystery that doesn't end with something like that. Here, let's just start it. Get into it.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Like previously, yeah. Should have killed him.
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Yeah, okay, so something's tying back to Faith.
Holly's sister.
I'm sure.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey,
Did he
you're not
say that,
really
or did
gonna
it?
send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just...
And then I sent what's his name? Well, I didn't answer
She doesn't really
technically.
know who her friends are right now.
Oh God,
Oh
Bigby!
my god, the most annoying character ever
Time's no
invented.
joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Didn't like almost half the people smoke on the one choice out of the four? Like that one choice out of four, like half the people did. I don't know why. But then again, I guess I decided so. Last time seeing these credits. I'm curious what the sequel's even about. Like I'm curious, like what story are you even gonna be? Well, I guess I haven't seen the end of this, but like what story are you even gonna do after this? Like,
You've come a long way.
see the boy who cried wolf.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
What happened last time
Well,
you got
Sheriff,
mad at me?
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the pudding and pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes?
His eyes annoying
Some
me.
allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Beast.
You really shouldn't worry yourself.
I don't know.
As I said,
I literally just I don't even have a guess.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Oh?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
That's a good
Does it
question.
matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you? You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
We need
I'll
to
roll
fight
over on
someone.
the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Must be nice. Can she
Did I
die?
miss anything good?
I'm just annoyed already
Well,
seeing her
look at
face.
you all fixed up.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I can press a Q a lot of times.
Take this!
Fuck
You're
you.
done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Okay.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Okay, come on. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh god. This way.
Okay.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Well, now he's getting him, like. Oh. She said, nope, you're not going anywhere. Oh, I'm not glamored. I suppose I'll just end up on the internet somewhere. I'll be called a hoax. It'll be fine. Come on. Just let me at him.
Fuck, what was that?
Oh, I didn't realize that was the Crooked Man.
Take him off.
I can't.
Come on, come on. Oh, come on.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going. Fuck.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Okay,
Holy shit.
Okay, just let me in.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
I didn't realize that they gave me the choice of which car. I just
Please,
thought it was
Sheriff.
like,
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look,
I don't
I
even
know he
remember
made a
who
few mistakes.
this
We
is.
all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
you
didn't mean-
fucking. You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too?
literally.
You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh.
Shut
I
up
did what I had
already.
to. You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore. Ugh.
Georgie.
Just bring him in.
Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant.
He loves that
Just
word.
trying-
I know what you were trying to do. You're
And
trying to
I'm
lay this
trying-
all on
you're
me.
trying to
You
fucking
and everyone
do.
else.
You're not thinking.
Trying to
Georgie,
fucking lay this
you
on
know that's
fucking
not
me.
what I meant.
You and
Then what
fucking
was that?
everyone fucking
He
else.
calls me a murderer and you're gonna fucking take his side?
Fucking take his side.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it.
I have not
she
heard
used
the
her little
stories.
purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really.
Just shut up. What makes you think you can just... I know what I've done.
Wait.
Yes,
I'm
so
sick
I was
of
about to
everyone
say,
thinking that
I
they
can't
can
pull it
just
off, but I
do
can
what
you
they want
take it
with
off
my
yourself.
life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking
To pull the
same.
fucking
I didn't
ribbon.
mean.
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of
You can
them.
undo it.
Vivian,
Exactly.
wait.
Yep.
Every day I
Should have
have to
seen
look
that
Gwen
coming,
and Hans in
honestly.
the eye and pretend I don't care. I
I
have
say
to
this as
forget
if
what
I can
I've
tell
done to
someone
them,
they're obligated to
what I
kill
took away from
themselves,
them.
but
I look at Narissa and I hate
at the same
myself.
time, if she put them under a
I
bind, she's
can't
kind
pretend
of
anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
obligated to
Don't.
undo.
Vivian. No.
I don't even remember who
Fuck.
Vivian was.
No, 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 no. Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just. Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metal Works. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
I mean, that's
I know what I did.
fair, but
Let's not draw this out.
No, that's not. I chose to not kill him. I didn't choose to let him suffer. I chose to
You're just
not.
gonna leave me here.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you. Piece of shit.
Like, it's same difference, but if you know he's gonna die either way, it's really same difference. But ideally, you'd call for an ambulance, right? Wouldn't I just take him into like the hospital and him be like arrested?
Still warm.
Huh.
He's here, all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of necessary for the plot. Someone make a game where you use your knowledge of how the plot's supposed to work to
Of course.
solve the mystery. That would be essentially just be the most predictable story ever, wouldn't it? Actually, never mind. So you have to make it predictable. This is making sense.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Yes.
Bigby Wolf.
Can I
The
kill
big
you?
bad wolf.
Can I kill you? Will you? They wrote a really annoying character, then hired someone who voiced them in
used
an
to
even
be
more
something.
annoying way. Oh, you've been taking pictures of me. How quaint. It's very romantic. What are the pictures? Is that the
They
torture
used to
wheel?
fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Okay, this is a really awkward camera angle.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Why don't they just pop up behind me and one through the dome piece?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Did
Lucky
your
for you, I
mother
don't
teach you to
believe
fight proper?
in gender roles. Oh shit. I believe in gender roles. Oh god, someone's clipped that. No. Please no. Oh god. I hate this bitch. That's the only time I've chosen the violent option in one of the dialogue scenes, and it's because I just fucking hate this character. Oh god. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm walking. Okay. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Convenient bursting of pipes for dramatic effect. What the fuck? It's literally not enough time. What?
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Can we just kill this bitch already? I'm so annoyed. Why do you have glass in you? Okay, so I just don't hit? Do I just not do anything? Okay. Oh god. Come on, fucking fight me. Let me smack those glass shards into your skull some more. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, just turn into Arkham real quick so I can beat up the whole squad. Just jump from person to person. Fuck you. Fuck you. Basically Arkham at this point, okay. Click. Fuck you. And fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. Dodge. I literally dodged. Okay. Fuck you. Okay. Am I supposed to just not do anything? I doubt that very much. How is she able to just clone herself? Why are these her abilities? I hate this. I'm very serious about these quick enemies. Oh, shit. Okay, final anime transformation. Okay, so that was not a real person. Yeah, fuck you. Yep. Suck my furry dick. Yeah, fuck you. Please be the real one. No. Quick time events, yes. Very, very competitive. Yeah. Oh damn. That was annoying. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. I need to come up with something new and quippy to say when I murder somebody. I doubt that's what Berkowitz was saying when he shot people. Oh, super breath. This is the Telltale Superman game, but only like the child version of Superman. Not Man of Steel Superman. We're talking like Superman the animated series Superman. That must be very convenient to have multiple daggers in your body at all times. And by daggers, I mean usable ones. Is that it? I didn't get to, like, kill her myself? I'm naked. They're destroyed. I am in the nude and he is perving on me. This is what's wrong with the city. Peeping Tom. You're under arrest, sir.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt I won't miss next time.
Yes, you will.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Difference between trial and handing them a platform.
I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Sounds like the spiffing Brit.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think
But
you know
Otter
that.
Clicker did.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer.
That doesn't
for.
mean anything to this socially conscious game, I'm sure.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes. Yep.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Yeah, if I was hired for one thing, yeah, the sheriff is ongoing.
But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So,
That
shall we get
specific
going?
case.
I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Yes. Because I don't have anything against him personally. I already killed the person I was mad at. Should have killed Tweedledee or whichever it was too, but all my immorality is out of the way.
We have to do something. Are you
I
fucking
can be a
kidding me?
pure,
Are you
pure
sure
pacifist
he's
play
coming?
through the rest of the time.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's
about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Is that what
what
the
are you
well
waiting
is?
for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
Shut up, people.
You should be
this
ashamed.
is not an
Everyone?
unbiased
Can
jury.
I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought
Are
it
you
best
seriously
if we do
about to
this
make
as soon as
them the
possible.
jury? Do not.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister?
Yes.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with
It
it
literally
later, but
doesn't.
right
It just
now,
makes
you're
you
the
second
one
degree.
I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer
What,
for.
or third degree?
and I
Second
don't.
degree?
Who would be allowed to speak?
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
This is
Got
how it
it?
works here.
If you insist.
Thank you. That was simple,
You
wasn't
are
it?
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence
You can
against
just call it
various members
second
of the
degree
Fabletown
murder, right?
community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one
No.
from your little record book.
I won't do that.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a
I
chance to
agreed
talk.
to it.
Well, go ahead.
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which
that's
your
a-
body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
I suppose they don't have the same
If we're
system
ever
set
going
up
to
as
pull
we do,
ourselves
so
together and make
there's no
something of
lawyer,
this
so I guess he'll
town, we
defend
have to
himself
start
as
doing
best as
things
anybody.
correctly. No more snap judgments.
I don't
no
know,
more
though.
secrets.
Maybe it'd
We're
still be
going to
better if
treat
someone else
everyone
did it.
fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Why are you
This is
uncuffing him?
ridiculous.
Why are you uncuffing him, you dumb motherfucker? No. He can defend
have the
himself
floor.
perfectly well cuffed.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber.
Yes, common
I had
ground
him
is
as a
what.
favour to
Yeah,
his family,
okay.
you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was
Yes,
a
you're
brilliant
establishing
man,
common
yes,
ground that,
but
yeah, everybody
he was
hates
not
Georgie.
acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business, and for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before
Hold on,
something
let
like
him
this
speak.
happened. Maybe I should have kept an eye on him. But can you really blame me for what happened?
Of course we can.
Yes.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect
who,
what you
though?
care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think
That's
she wanted
such
that any
a,
of those girls wanted their lives like
justification.
that?
I'm
Like,
sorry,
it's such a...
I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm
It's like,
sorry
yeah,
that
I
you
suppose the
decided to
Chinese
expect
kids
judgment to give
in
up a
sweatshops could
distasteful
choose
job.
not to work.
Right, and you kept them
But
in
what
debt
happens
so they
if they
couldn't
don't?
leave.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
You created
You're
the space
like
for them to
some
put
kind of
themselves in that
tyrant.
position.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands.
This is the part where your relationships with all the characters comes
With
back to
nowhere
bite
else
you
to
in the
turn,
ass.
She came to me for
Or to
help.
kiss it, I guess.
And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help
I
poor
don't understand
faithful
what this has to
escape
do with
Because
the
I
trial
helped
at
her,
hand.
She was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for
Why
this
are we
town.
talking about this? I don't understand.
That may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know
What
that
does
I
this
care
have to do
deeply
with the
about all
trial?
of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Which is why the Crooked Man must be punished for his crimes. The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all
Oh,
still
God.
afraid of him.
You don't
even
need to
now.
visually represent the changing of
But you
sides.
needn't be. His contamination of this town
I suppose it's better
is
than a
over,
meter I have to fill
and
up.
those girls will have their justice.
Why is this cringe? This totally unbiased jury has made its decision.
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
Yeah,
are you
Vivian
talking
was
about?
alive.
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
For
him.
make sure I
profit.
understand you.
He's mad about that
You're
part.
trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, I know where he's going with that already.
Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
Yeah, I
If
didn't
I'm
kill
to blame
Dee.
for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for...
This
That's
is
not what they were getting
different.
at. That's not what they said.
All of those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you?
He already
treating you
gave
as
this monologue.
mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White?
Ha!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto
probably.
whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not
assure
good
you,
enough.
Maybe
there will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Oh, come on.
We can send him
You're
away.
about to make me
Listen
answer the
up.
capital punishment question.
Clearly,
Aren't they?
we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I
Well, that's
think
why
we-
there's a judge that decides
someone
that.
needs
Not...
to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor.
But
so-
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby? What about him?
God.
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Do we have a plan for the
do what you
imprisonment, or
think
are
is
we just
right.
gonna tie him up? Like, how does this work? Like, give me more information.
Sheriff,
Oh
what
God.
you think is right?
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh, okay, that works. Okay, they might have said anything.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Oh, that answered it. At that point, it's pretty damn close to self-defense, right? Okay, technically that was self-defense, but I forgot that.
And faith.
Yes, another one of us to erase from the books.
Well, I'll have to eat shit for that in the sequel, I'm sure.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Okay. Okay. Women, am I right?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Is he voluntarily going to the farm?
Oh, darling, Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Hey, carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice.
If I knew like what it was, it could have made like that decision informed.
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Yes. Astute observation, madam.
Hi.
Hi.
That's not goodbye.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. Not
I
sure
thought she was
where
about to say
start.
she wasn't actually in the room when he said the order.
Faith.
That's what I like.
Lily and I,
Whoa,
we had
twist.
this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone.
Uh-oh.
We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy.
That's not what I meant.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at
So
the
I was
well,
right.
you
I
said-
know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So that ring in her mouth, that was you?
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world
Social
likes it.
commentary.
We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know.
And then the next
Seems
person
like
will come
no matter
along
what
and
I
fuck it
do,
up.
It's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought
Recap
justice
of the
to
choices.
this town. Finally. Because you
Snuck in
brought the
there.
Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Because I'm going to the farm.
You've changed this place.
No.
For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Why does it sound like he's leaving like that, though? I guess she is.
You're not
Is
as
she?
bad as everyone says you are.
Am I big, though? Are you calling me fat?
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
What
I
is
hope you
happening
find
here?
what you're looking for.
What was this romantic?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Why did I go? What was the point of that? Was that like a go get the girl, or was that like a hold on to the past and have a grudge? 98.5% of players accepted TGA's gifts. Who rejects that? I guess people doing like psychopath runs? I don't know. Over half made the one choice. Nice. Well, good game. Yes, yes. All right. Okay, so good game. Good game. Not perfect, but it was an interesting mystery. It was well written, I think, for the most part, except for like some of the annoying bits, and then some of the decisions are not quite what I thought, expected. So there's a few annoying parts of it, but yeah, it's definitely good. It does make me curious about a sequel. Like, what's the story of that? Like, is it just gonna be something hammered in to like sell off the IP, or like, because this is the only non-licensed Telltale game, so maybe that's all they could do. Or is it like, is it gonna like actually be good? I don't know. I'm curious to know. I guess there is a trailer. I'll pull that up after the credit. Oh, I skipped the credits. Never mind.
You're listed here as a private investigator. What does that sort of work entail?
Okay.
Depends on the night. Most nights it's watching, waiting for a slip up. I don't know, someone gets greedy, someone gets brave.
And that's what you were doing the night of the incident.
Yeah. Took me weeks to track them down. They hadn't cast so much as a shadow. Till that night.
You've been hesitant to share with us.
Who's talking?
I assume it has something to do with confidentiality.
I'd assume this is not in Fabletown, being that he's a PI. Is the actually improved engine for once in a Telltale game? Ironmonger. Crossover game? Question mark, question mark? Scarecrow? Question mark, question mark. Double crossover.
Something like that.
Ooh, I don't know if I like the new engine
Your boss,
looking
Miss
graphics.
White, said things didn't go as planned. She mentioned that there was some violence.
I mean, the animation's good and all, but it doesn't quite have the Telltale feel that Batman and The Walking Dead and all of them do. Speaking of which, I have those games. I need to play The Walking Dead.
Losing control.
Is that the Tin Man and the
How does
Scarecrow?
the anger manifest itself?
As a big bad wolf. I'm interested. Well, maybe that'll be a series on the channel. We'll see. Looks fun. If it is, I'll see you there. Hopefully before then too. So thank you for watching this series. Anybody who has made it through the whole thing. I appreciate it. I'm trying the playthrough format out. It's something I've wanted to do. I have a few more I want to get to eventually. Playthroughs rather than just like kind of just gameplay videos that I've been doing. Some actual games I'd like to play through. Maybe eventually we'll start doing some of the new games as they come out, playing through them. But thank you all for watching. Curious to know how people react to these. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.